Blue Jays fans, welcome back, baby. I can't believe what this team has done. They've been insane. They have beaten the Baltimore Orioles 22-7. Then they walk into Tampa and they win 8-1 against Tampa Bay, the first place team. By the way, everyone, I just wanted to say that sorry if I wasn't able to post yesterday, but I've been going through a whole move with my family. Just moved in yesterday, so without further ado, let's get into the games. I'm going to quickly recap the Blue Jays versus the Orioles game. I don't think there's a really quick way of recapping it, considering we won 22-7. Let's see what they did. Teoscar Hernandez in the top of the first was hit by a pitch. Bichette scores on the play. Then Gurriel Jr. knocks that one in the ballpark to right field in the first pitch. The Jays with a grand slam. In the top of the first, it is 5-0. Top of the second, Guerrero Jr. swing. Homers to left on the first pitch. A solo shot by Guerrero Jr. It's 6-0. Continuing, bottom of the first, Guillermes grounds out to the third baseman Valera and the first baseman Lamb. Santander scores on the play. They grab one run back. Winnes singles to right. Urias and Mateo score. That makes it 6-3, ladies and gentlemen. But the Jays keep on pounding down the Baltimore Orioles. Top of the third, Jansen doubles to left. He scores Gurriel Jr. and Grichuk, a two-run double. Valera singles to right. Jansen scores on the play. Lamb homers to right on an 0-1 count. You got 10 runs in the ball game, but they have 12 more. Teoscar Hernandez homers to right on an 1-0 count. Bichette scores. Simeon scores. Guerrero Jr. scores. A grand slam from Teoscar Hernandez. The second grand slam of the night. What a game so far. It's 14. Valera doubles to right. Gurriel Jr. scores. Jansen scores another two-run double. 16. Mountcastle will then settle down the Blue Jays by knocking out of the park. Homer to center on an 0-1 count. Yeah, got 4 for the Orioles, and he got 16 for Toronto, but it keeps coming. Gurriel Jr. homers to left. 0-2 count from Gurriel. Teoscar scores on the play, a two-run shot. Gurriel Jr. walks on a full count. Lamb will score on the play. Grichuk singles to right. Dickerson scores. Then Danny Jansen singles to right. Teoscar scores. Gurriel Jr. scores. 22 runs for the Blue Jays. And in the bottom of the sixth, Santander homers to left on a 2-2 count. Wins, homers, and Hayes doubles to center, which will score Stewart on the play. The game would end 22-7. My goodness, what a mouthful of a game that was. And the Blue Jays, their second largest win in franchise history compared to their 24-win game in the 70s. So that's unbelievable from the Jays. Steven Matz with the win on this one. 12-7 on the year, 6 innings pitched, 5 earned runs, 2 base on balls, and 6 strikeouts. And, of course, Zach Lothar, 0-2 in the season, 2 innings pitched, 7 earned runs, 3 base on balls, and 4 strikeouts. I'm actually curious to see his ERA, and, yeah, it was 9.92, a lot. I think Eric Hanhold had a 10.80. Yikes, that is not a pretty sight for the Baltimore Orioles. But without further ado, guys, let's get into the very important, well-awaited 8-1 victory by the Toronto Blue Jays over the first place team in the American League. And this was an awesome game from the Jays. They started out hot. Gurriel Jr. singles to left, or singles to center. Teoscar Hernandez scores. Kirk moves to second. It's 1-0 for your Blue Jays. Grichuk doubles to left. Kirk scores on the play. That makes it 2-0. Valera singles to left. Gurriel Jr. scores on the play. Grichuk scores on the play. A 2-run single from Valera. You got a 4-0 ball game in the bottom of the fourth, where Bo Bichette homers out of this ballpark to left field on a 2-2 count. Bo Bichette makes it 5. Gurriel Jr. singles to left. Teoscar scores. Valera singles to left. Gurriel Jr. scores. Guerrero in the bottom of the sixth. Get that ball out of here. Homers to left on a 3-1 count. And the Jays with 8 runs to nothing. Top of the ninth, Meadows would homer to right on a 2-2 count. He would ruin the shutout, of course, for the Blue Jays. What are you going to do? You beat the Tampa Bay Rays 8-1. You had to expect they're going to get a run. Not saying it should have been on 2 outs, on 2 strikes, the final strike of the game. But that's the way it turned out, and that's the way the cookie crumbled. The Jays would take this one away 8-1. Alex Manoah now 6-2 in the season with 8 innings strong by Alex Manoah. He didn't have a single run, single base on ball, and 10 strikeouts from Alex Manoah. Ryan Yarbrough, who has seemed to have the Jays number for all of eternity, lost this time, 8-5 on the season now. 2 1/4 innings pitched by Ryan Yarbrough till he was yanked out, and 7 earned runs, 1 base on ball, and 1 strikeout. Ryan Yarbrough did not have a fun game. That's for sure. He did not have a fun game at all. The Jays, really, really, really good right now. They're looking to be in a good spot. And speaking of a good spot, we hold the #1 wildcard spot by +1 game. The Yankees and the Red Sox on our tail. They're both a game behind the Seattle Mariners and the Oakland Athletics. Seattle's 2 behind, and the Athletics are 2.5 behind. And does anyone, not saying we should jump ahead, but if anyone is paying attention, we're 8 games behind the Rays. If we win these next 2, we go 6 games back. We still have a 4-game series against Tampa Bay Rays coming up very soon. Guys, the division chase is not really out of the blue, but we've only won 1 game. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's just preview what we got coming up this afternoon. 3:07 p.m. Or sorry, today is a 7:07 p.m. game. My apologies. I went 1 game ahead. September 14th at the Rogers Center. You don't want to miss this one. Jose Barrios is going to be cooking up a storm in this one. 11-7 on the season with a 3.52 ERA. And Drew Rasmussen, 2-1 on the season with a 3.25 ERA. The Jays, they got to do what they got to do. They got to go out there. They got to try and beat Tampa. If you beat Tampa tonight, you win the series. If you don't beat them tonight, well, you're going to have a rubber match at 3:07 p.m. on the 15th, Wednesday. So that'll be an interesting game. But hopefully the Jays can come out with a win here because we have Henry Ryu coming up on a mount. And he hasn't been as perfect as he was once to be 2 years ago when he joined the Blue Jays organization. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting for sure. But anyways, guys, that is all I'd say for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more of these videos, and please make sure to turn on your post notifications to get notified when these videos do come out. One more thing, please, please, please make sure to share this video with your friends and family. Helps me a lot, guys, and I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy, guys.